What's going on YouTube? This is your boy the Black Man here with another video. Before we get started, I want to let you guys know that again, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. Right here I have a replay. Looks like it's Sky Striker versus Salamangreat. It's a fantastic duel, so I would advise you guys to watch to the very end because this duel is insane. So without further ado, I'm gonna go right into the replay. So been on Sky Striker for the last probably a couple of days now, probably a week or so. But I think I win the die roll, but I opt for him to go first, and I only have one hand trap. And he goes into the standard Salamangreat combo. It's insane how much this deck has evolved with Mirage Stalio coming back. But he searches Sanctuary, special summons Gazelle, sends Roar to the grave, Spinny comes back. And only thing I can hope for right now is to pray to God I can stop that. And I effect Veil the Mirage Stalio so he can't get to Jaguar. Goes to a Sunlight Wolf, activates Sanctuary, relinks into Sunlight Wolf. He acts back Roar, sets 3. So then I special summon, I draw Nibiru for turn. Summon Ray, activate, he impermanences. I'm like, whatever. Impermanence again. He permanents both of my monsters for the most part, so then I'm like, okay, I'll attack over anyway. But he saves it with Balinks. I go into main phase 2, into Shizuku, set a card, activate Shizuku, he ashes it, and then ends the turn. I don't desire this, I'm trying to keep it in my hand. He activates Lady Debug. I try to pop his Roar, he chains to destroy it and negate. So he's getting all the pluses right here. I probably could have Widow Anchored one of these effects, honestly. Yeah, I probably could have Widow Anchored any of these effects, but trying to save it, trying to have him commit more, because that's the only way I can kind of win this game at this point. I need him to commit more cards. Goes to a Sunlight Wolf, activates effect, activates Widow Anchor. Then he goes into the Karibo that negates traps, Transcode Talker, activates effect, brings back Heat Leo. Then he tries to go into battle phase. We get into a huge debate about how I can still chain to the end of end phase, and he wasn't trying to let me do it because he realizes this Nibiru was going to be huge. And we were arguing for like literally 10 minutes, and he finally says yeah. So then I end up winning because it makes no sense. Like that whole situation just was like annoying. But anyways, I activate Pot of Desires. Hoping he doesn't have an Ash. I think I know both cards in his hand though, but there's no Ash. I draw into Ray. And then draw to an Upstart Goblin. And then summon Ray. Attack his token. Attack for 3k. I think I activate Ray's effect. I'm getting all this damage in right now. Hayate, attack directly. He takes the 15, activate the effect. Didn't hit the engage off anything. Kagari, activate the effect. Get back. Engage, so he's letting all this go through. I do Upstart Goblin, I draw into Widow Anchor, thank God. So then I was about to just, make Zeke, and then, yeah, he missed defeat. So, game 2 here. I have no hand traps, and he's going first. So, he summons Lady Debug. I have no interaction, so I'm just holding on by dear life. Balinks, Sanctuary, Spinny, Gazelle effect. I mean, it's all interrupted. Send Jaguar, I'm assuming. Nope, it sends Roar. He loves that Roar. Spinny effect, because he can get Jaguar right here. So I think Mirage Stalio. Yep. Effect. Special summon Jaguar from the deck. You guys know these plays by now. Sunlight Wolf, Jaguar, put back, special, tribute Sunlight Wolf's effect. I have no response to anything. I guess he wanted Gazelle. He misplayed. I guess he misplayed on that. So then makes it into Sunlight Wolf because he relinks, effect to get back Roar. He sets 3 back rows, transcode into Sunlight Wolf, and I'm so far behind, it's ridiculous. So I draw my turn, draw Crow, activate Rhoda, he ashes that, so Right now, he's probably like, I have so much advantage, he can't even do anything. So, Hayate, try to go to battle phase. He flips impermanence, and I'm just like stuck. Activate Cosmic, trying to hit his other ore. I don't hit another impermanence. This is the second time he's drawing like double impermanence. Try to hit Pot of Desires. This is not gonna walk, I'm assuming, and it doesn't. And we go into game 3. So again, like I said, going second, opting for it. Hopefully I can draw actually more than one hand trap or 0 hand traps. I draw 3 and I draw a way to play, so this is good. Activates Pot of Desires on his first card, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should just actually ash that, and I do, and he passes turn. So then I go activate, set, hit a Rose, I get Rose, and then I send. He draws me right here, which I'm okay with that, and I just go right into Hayate. Hayate's effect, 15 effect to send Widow Anchor to the grave. Kagari effect, hoping there's another hand trap, but there's not. Set to don't go into Shizuku because I'm like, there's no point when, I mean, he could lose attack, but I'm just like, whatever. Then he kaiju's me and sets a back row, and then I think he passes turn. So then I draw for turn. I go Area 0, he ashes, so I'm okay with that. I'm gonna hit for some damage. So now I'm like, okay, if I can get to an Access Code Talker play, I can probably win the game. He finally draws a monster, and probably one of the best monsters you can probably draw right there. Activates Buffalo, discards Spinny, draws two cards, Spinny back. Goes into, I guess he's trying to go for game right here. Yeah, he's trying to go for game. Or at least, maybe not go for game, but at least can put a lot of damage on board and behind an Access Code Talker or something. That might be enough to kind of, you know, win the game. But then I impermanence his transcode, and he tries to special, but he can't, right? No, he can't. Forgot, it's the link he summoned the splash perk card. So now I draw for turn, try to activate Area 0 effect again, and I hit an Area 0, which is huge. Okay, so now I'm thinking to myself, like, can I do enough damage right here to win the game with an Nibiru in hand, so he can't really try to kill me next turn? So I activate Hornet Drones, thinking some Hayate, he impermanences me. I'm like, okay, activate Pot of Desires, hoping this goes through. I know he has a Kaiju in hand, but I have an impermanence, and I draw into Ray and DD Crow, which is huge. So I link into Shizuku in phase, still to hit the engage off of Pot of Desires. I'm just that good. Yeah, right. Then Kaiju's me, but he doesn't realize I have an impermanence set. So goes Jaguar, and he links those two away for his transcode. And then on resolution, I activate impermanence. So he has this big 2300 transcode. So I'm like, okay. And I end up winning the game. At that point, I think I could have done 3,800 points of damage very easily. But I think it was a nice replay. It shows you the power of both decks. And if you guys enjoy those videos, please hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys later.